Maybe I can zoom out as well. Oh, that'll be sound. There we go. Let's get rid of those campers over there. Right. So far, this is the starter pack. It's literally just opened. It came with this pack here, which is yet to be opened, and this pack, which I've just opened. The cards that are inside look very nice. I've only looked at the first two before I realised that I'd cut out again. So this is the first one, the Epic Moments. I think the style of these looks so much better than especially last year's. We have Gear Shift Glories, a lovely name, for Sergio Perez. I'm trying to find card numbers. That looks like card 17, and this is 182. So on the landscape ones, the card number is bottom left, just above the game style cards. I can see shiny in the back, but I'll leave that for now. We've got F2 again, Victor Martin's Hero. I do like these card style designs actually. Very artsy. I know Fordy's going to absolutely love the return of these. Fastest pit stop, card number 1. The hero cards, 61. Which is Esteban Ocon. We've got the team cards. It's got a very black and green effect running straight through, following the team colours. That's nice. We've got F3 as well. Joseph Loke, hero card. Dennis Alga. He's been popping up for a long time over the several years. I used to collect him. 233. Sergio Perez, card 16. It's got a signature on it as well. Now that's not a signature style, I wouldn't assume. Let me see if I can kind of find some of the others that I've just flicked through. Yeah. So we've got Esteban Ocon, which has got his like signature on it. That's printed. Same with the card. It doesn't stick out at all. We've also got the Aston Martin duo, Alonso and Stroll. Tommy Smith, F3. F1, Lando Norris with the papaya in the background, matching the suit and collar. So, the first one, we have got a Lance Stroll signature style. It's very nice. It's very reflective. I'm not sure if it's picking up on the camera very well. I'm just looking at it now, but yeah, it's got that rainbow effect. And I'm not sure how rare these are either. But nice to get a signature style straight out. What else have we got? We have got a Tops Awards for Alex Albon for 23 Most Improved Driver. So they've still got emojis and stuff on them, and it's kind of like got like a message appeal running downwards. I'm not sure how I feel about these yet, but I think it's a big upgrade from last year. Okay, that was a pretty decent pack to get a signature style. So that's another pack. The other thing that came in here is a very mirror foil George Russell hero card. Same as the smaller hero cards, it's also got the signature on here. So it looks like that's GC1, so they're probably going to have several of these being released. I didn't show you the back of some of these others. But yeah, 5 years. And I know these aren't sleeved, but I did not expect to come here and get Turbo Attack cards. So I'm going to have to just be very careful with how I kind of store these, bring these back now that they're opened. Okay, we have also then got, in this pack here, I don't know the order of it all, but it is the Max Verstappen limited edition orange. Makes sense. That's LE1 for anyone that's interested. I know that there's another one right behind, so I'll leave that till last. Carlos Sainz, Singapore Grand Prix winner. That image looks very familiar to the Tops Now card. What is this? This looks like a newer style card for the year. I'd say it was, yeah, this way round. The Mercedes powertrain. That was very nice. I tell you what, they've done well with the designs this year. I know it was like later release than it has been previously, but I don't mind that if the quality of the cards are going to be better. Because I think, yeah, these are like, I'm pretty happy with these. Compared to last year, it could only be an improvement, and yeah, it's definitely improved. Kushmani, F2. Then this looks this looks quite new. I'm guessing this is Circuit Chronicles. Vegas Gamble pays off. Esteban Ocon in Las Vegas. This is card 165. Now, going straight back to that one. That's nice. If that's one of the rare ones, I'm happy I've got that straight from the first pack. And the other rare one here is limited edition 2, which is Oscar Piastri Emerald, which is quite nice. I'm just checking because it looks like there's some sort of print line at the top here, or that could just be the way it's designed. I think it's just the way it's designed. Known tops, quality control's not always the best, so I think it's probably best to watch out for. I've not really noticed anything apart from that, but there is kind of like a hash, well, a slash design one way and another on this one. And this limited edition card, very similar, but I feel like they've tried to play it off that if I was to line them up, they're not exactly the same, and I feel like they should be, because this one's got a higher border. Apart from that, I'm very happy with these cards so far. Now, moving through, this looks like it's the checklist, and this actually does look like it is in I'm guessing Austrian, but I feel like Anna Miller, you're going to kind of correct me on this, so I'll probably have to get another one of these in England just to make sure it's all the correct way round. But starting at the top, you've got the strategy cards, straight into the team cards, and it looks for each team you've got a logo, you've got the principal, you've got the duo cards, you've got 3 cards per driver, so for a total of, that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards per team. Moving down, I'm just going to have a quick glance over, and I know that you can pause this going forwards if you wanted to have a look, but yeah, 9 cards per team, 3 cards per driver, and an additional 3 per team, being the both drivers, the principal and the logo. Now you've also got here qualifying master. Those cards are Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, Lando Norris, Fernando Alonso, Pierre Gasly, Yuki Tsunoda, Valtteri Bottas, Nico Hulkenberg. Now, this looks like a turning point. I don't think we've come across those, but yet again, pause that if you want to read. I like how K-Mags featured there, card 117. You've also got a Sprint Superstar, F1 23 race winner. Obviously it was just Red Bull and Carlos Sainz for last year. Then you've got champion for each of the Formula divisions. You have the F1 winners, which, looking through the list, is just anyone that's currently on the grid that has had a win in their career. You then have, it's called Number Cruncher, so I'm guessing, I haven't seen these cards come out yet, but that could be very similar to the 100 Club potentially, or an award. Then we have Circuit Chronicles, so looking down just at a quick glance, it looks like there's 1 card for each circuit running through last year. Now that is one side. Now the other side, there are, just to kind of quote before, I know I probably cut off on the stream, but there are 357 cards in this. With that being, let me stop this here, because now I can actually record this. You can kind of see it come through. Wait for that to focus. 256 regular cards. Let me tap that screen. Get this to focus. Well, 256 regular cards, 32 mirror foil cards, 32 rainbow foil cards, 20 signature styles, and 4 5th anniversary cards. 27 limited edition cards to collect as well. So we saw 2 of those straight off the bat, being the Max Verstappen Orange and the Oscar Piastri Emerald. They are LE1 and LE2, so what that's making me think is if you get the starter pack you'll probably get the LE1 and LE2. So that Max Verstappen orange isn't as rare as maybe I thought it was. You get one limited edition card per 24 packs. It also says that there's a checklist within starter packs, and it's also available at Topps.com, so it's probably worth checking that or this site here, just to kind of see what's actually happening, if it's actually been released yet. And this is apparently a UK promotional packet, but it's not released in the UK yet. Nice little interim moving into the next section of cards and what there's going to be released. You've got Epic Moments up here, which is a driver for each race, up to card 186. Then you go to PSA. That's followed on from the first time it came in last year. So there are 2, 4, 6, 11 drivers there that you can get. You've also got the F1 2024 car. So that'll be the powertrain in the lights out set. So we saw the Mercedes one pop up. Let me grab another one of those. That card, if I can find it. Here we go. So it looks like they will look like this, and I think they would be very nice, especially if they had like a rainbow foil or one of those numbered cards. However, I haven't seen if you can get numbered cards. You might know, you might have heard something before me. Here's the Turbo Attack 5th anniversary cards. So it looks like, 4 cards, and on one card you've got Albon, Leclerc, Verstappen, Piastri and Ricciardo. The second card you've got Tsunoda, Norris, Perez, Stroll and Zhou Guanyu. Third card is Bottas, Sainz, Hamilton, Gasly and Magnussen. Fourth card, Hulkenberg, Russell, Alonso, Ocon and Sargent. I don't know what the pull rates of these are, but I feel like they're probably going to be the biggest chasers. But I don't know how they're going to kind of like lay the card out. With 5 drivers on them, which I don't know how they all relate either to each other. Maybe there's a connection that I don't know about. F2 Hero, that's the same. F2 Turbocharged, maybe that's the F2 driver in the car. Stars of Tomorrow, we've had that previously. F3 Hero, so same as the F2 drivers. You've got the F3. You have Topps Awards. So we did see one of those pop up, which seemed to come through as like a text style card. Here's the Alex Albon one. That is card 306 for the most improved driver. But you do have, let's see, Carlos Sainz has got 2. Max Verstappen has got 2. Andreas Stella has got 1. So Paige, I'm sure you'll like that. And then everyone else has not kind of got another card in that area. So it's a bit more varied. There's not so much Max this time. All the drivers have a bit more cards here and there. You've got F1 Gladiator again. We also have some of the legends. So hang on. There's Max, Lewis, Leclerc, Sainz, Norris, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it looks like for the Gladiators, you've got 15 current drivers, and then you've also got 3 legend cards in the Gladiators, which I feel like that is quite new. F1 Legends, so the Alain Prost, Nigel Mansell and Michael Schumacher cards are repeated in, and you can get them again in the F1 Legends. You've also got the F1 Circuit Art. Okay, so they're releasing that in Turbo Attax as well, not just in the Chrome set. So that's quite cool. So there's just one Circuit Art that you can get, and that's the Las Vegas Grand Prix one. You've got the 100 Club again. So maybe that one that I called out previously wasn't actually 100 Club, it might just be a new card. So with the 100 Club, Alonso this year is 101. You also have then the legends of Nigel Mansell in the 100 Club, and Unstoppable Max Verstappen, which is 300. No idea at the moment what that means. It looks like from here, these are for the mega tins. So you've got a revved up, fast track and 5-fold tin. I'm just gonna have a look at this tin that I've got here to see how that will relate. I'm just looking at it off the camera because it's quite hard to put on, but it doesn't kind of have a name of the card at the moment for what that could be. And then here we go straight into your limited editions and then where you can get them. So yeah, that Max Verstappen and that Oscar Piastri were the limited edition cards. Then you also have the mega multi-pack for some of the drivers. And then you've got the general packets for some, jumbo box exclusive from the Fanatics and Tops website. And then, so you can get 2 from the tops.com website. So what I would recommend is as soon as these pop up, buy them because they were selling out so quickly. And then they were being resold on eBay and the sorts. And it was so hard to get hold of them. So those ones are George Russell Diamante, or Diamond, that's the translation, and then Kevin Magnussen Gold. So those 2 are probably going to be the hardest ones to get. Now here it doesn't state anywhere the signatures, and I know that we also were told at the Silverstone event about future releases that TurboTax would have a Michael Schumacher relic card, and there's no mention of that here either. Not sure what's happening with that, but I know that they've got Michael Schumacher clothing that they can kind of add into relics for cards in future. Here is, I'm gonna just briefly, I'm not gonna read through it, I'm gonna just show you page by page. Pause it if you want to know more. I'm gonna hold it for a second so you can kind of like do that. But it's your standard, to be fair. If you're as hot as me in this sun, you probably feel like you're drunk looking at this, because this is actually an Austrian. You're more like me reading a book, just looking at the pictures. But yeah, this is a kind of a better look at some of the cards then, looking at the pictures. Here are the limited edition style cards that you can get. And then it also states where you can get them. Hopefully you can kind of work that out. That Lando papaya looks amazing. Just there. Now you've also got the signature style cards, which, yeah, they are rainbow foil. That it says there. You can also then get parallels as well. So I'm just trying to read through this of how those parallels work. So mirror foil cards can go pink as normal. Then green is out of 499. Blue is out of 299. It looks like holes, I'm gonna say maybe bronze is out of 5, and then gold out of 1 for mirror foils. Rainbow foil follows the exact same numbering, and signature style, the pink is actually out of 10 for this one. So green is out of 499, blue is out of 299, pink is out of 10, bronze is out of 5, and gold is out of 1. But this is pretty much just a look at what some of the cards are. Okay, so that is what the 5 years of TurboTax type of card will be. That is card number 1, because that's got Max Piastri and Albon in it, along with the others. Looking through the types of cards that you can get. And then, yeah, another advertisement for Tops now. More about the game or stats. Can't work that out, but that is that. What else have you got in there? You've got the game map, I'm not going to open that up. And then, yeah, you've got a card holder, which, to be fair, transporting these cards back, I can literally just bung them in there and then sort them when I get back. Say bug them, obviously look after them. I'm not some sort of madman. Right, that is the starter pack. I'll probably leave it there and then I'll do like a proper pack opening later. But that is the intro to TurboTax. I know they said you could get them in about 3 weeks, but looks like you can kind of get a hold of them now. Yeah, I'll open some cards in a bit in a separate video, just because I know that I've been waffling for about 20 minutes now. Enjoy.